Welcome to Landover, Maryland, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Buffalo Sabres and the Washington Capitals.
It's time for the world's fastest game. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Darryl Ray, looking forward to a big one here tonight.
And here's how the goalies match up. Ranford goes head-to-head against Hasek. Buffalo gets possession off the draw. LaFontaine gets checked. Oates to his own zone. He passes. Long pass to Juneau. To Bondra. He's stopped. Zhitnik passes it. Deadmarsh moves the puck. LaFontaine, one-touch pass. Deadmarsh passes it. Holik gets hit. LaFontaine flicks it. Zhitnik flicks it. That's offside. The Sabres win the faceoff. Holzinger gets hit. Primo passes to May. Pivonka, one-touch pass. What a hit! Has the puck on a string. Pass to Konowalchuk. Holzinger passes. Palffy shoots the puck. Robbed by Ranford. Johansson passes into the middle. Dropped by Miller. Pass intercepted. Holzinger. Long pass. Capitals 0, Buffalo 0. Washington gobbles it up. Cote gets hit. He passes it ahead. Hunter passes to Cote. Pass intercepted. Moved ahead by LaFontaine. Ranford saves it.
Let me tell you, that's an even tougher save than it looked.
That's gotta hurt. Holik passes back to LaFontaine. Ranford covers up the puck for the faceoff. Well, the Washington Capitals' start in the NHL wasn't a particularly auspicious one.
They had only 21 points in their inaugural season of 74-75.
But 10 years later, that was all forgotten. The Capitals' best season was 107 points in 86.
That's an 86-point improvement.
And they changed at least that many players along the way. Holzinger flattens Pivonka. 1:55 left in the period. Shoots! Holzinger scores! Palffy gets the assist.
Buffalo goal scored by number 19, Brian Holzinger, assisted by number 90, Zygmunt Palffy.
Gets picked up by the Washington Capitals. Oates passes it. Bondra breaks out. He passes to Oates. Great hit! The pass is intercepted by Deadmarsh. Daw has a clear path to the net, then moves it ahead to Bondra. He passes to Oates. Towards the net. He passes it. Bondra winds up. Bondra scores! Assisted by Plant. He scores!
Washington goal scored by number 12, Peter Bondra, assisted by number 77, Adam Oates.
How about the goals per game for Bondra in 95-96?
Ranked second to the big guy with 52 goals in 67 games. Croup over to the wing, and that's the end of the first period. Welcome back for the second period of today's game on NHL 98. LaFontaine gets to the circle. He'll face off against Hunter. The Buffalo Sabres win the face-off. Grabbed by Ranford. Housley to Tenorti. Rebound. Housley flicks it over to the wing. To LaFontaine. Stones him. Tenorti out of his own zone. LaFontaine hits him. Tenorti passes it. Housley moves the puck. Short pass to Peak. Deadmarsh headman pass to Titov. That's gotta hurt. Nicolishin turns it over. Ranford stopped it. He's jolted by LaFontaine.
There's an example of how you can straighten a guy up with a good, clean hit.
Hunter gets checked. Washington beats out the icing call. Peak turns it over. Holik gets hit. Housley passes it. Intercepted. Peak over to the point. He passes. Saved by Heshek. Housley moves it ahead. Nicolishin, long pass. Hunter, quick pass into the middle. Peak turns it over. Zhitnik moves the puck. Titov to the net. Zhitnik moves the puck. Plays the puck to Titov. Tenorti passes. Nicolishin passes it. Tenorti gets hit. Intercepted. Peak runs over LaFontaine. Zhitnik moves it on. Passed across two lines by Zhitnik. Here we go again. May gets shoved by Miller. Holzinger to Palfi. It's one-on-one.
Injuries are a part of the game, unfortunately. If it's serious, it's too bad because he's a heck of a hockey player.
LaFontaine has it. Pivonka to the net. He shoots! Heshek saw that one coming. LaFontaine gets hit. Konstantinov turns it over. LaFontaine passes across.
1 minute left in the second period.
Johansson passes it. We have a player down. Looks like Pivonka. What's the latest on Konowalchuk?
I can't remember the last time he's gone through a season as unproductive as this one.
Plant gets possession off the draw. He passes it ahead. Grosek misses the pass. Plant gets called for roughing. Oates passes it. Buffalo touches the puck and play is stopped.
Buffalo penalty to number 26, Derek Plant. 2 minutes for roughing.
Buffalo wins the draw cleanly. Daw starts out of his own zone. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Goncher, one-touch pass. Bondra passes. Shannon gets flattened by Housley. And that's the end of the second period. Time now for the third period of today's game. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Darryl Ray. This should be a great finish.
They drop the puck. Oates collects the puck. Pekka passes. Oates gives it to LaFontaine. Washington takes possession. Under 1 minute left in the penalty to Plant. Bondra passes to Housley.
They once
He
again
scores!
Washington goal scored by number 77, Adam Oates.
Primo, short pass. He's hit by Hunter. Shot, he is stopped. Rebound, pass intercepted. Long pass to Konowalchuk. He winds up, pass intercepted. LaFontaine moves it ahead at center ice. Hunter to the net. He's checked. He passes. One-touch pass to Konowalchuk. Pass intercepted. LaFontaine gets shoved by Tinordi. Housley over to the point. His pass to Miller. Oh, a truck hit him. He picks it up. He passes. Konowalchuk winds up. Takes the shot. Hunter shoves LaFontaine. Konowalchuk gets called for roughing.
Washington penalty to number 22, Steve Konowalchuk. 2 minutes for roughing.
Picked up by Hunter. Plant passes it across to Titov. Just 2 minutes remaining in the period. Picked up by the Buffalo Sabres. He passes. Plant out of his own zone. Bangs in Hunter to Titov. Over to Barnaby. Cote passes back. Titov passes it. Intercepted. Gonchar clears the puck. Buffalo jumps to it. Hasek moves it ahead. He's hit by Shannon. Hunter winds up.
1 minute left in the third period.
Ranford stopped it. Gonchar passes at center. Pekka to Plant. Goes to Titov. Pekka shoots. Cote scores. He scores!
Washington goal scored by number 3, Sylvain Cote, assisted by number 30, Bill Ranford. Washington goal scored by number 36, Mike Eagles.